So what's up? It's Monday afternoon. It's time to go squat. Today we're going to do a bit of a training vlog. Like I tried to do a day in the life earlier last week and I didn't end up talking to the camera a single time. So we're gonna try again because you might as well try again. And I want to keep the weekly videos going. Like so far, if I post this on Tuesday or Wednesday, it's a 2-week streak, and my Duolingo streak is insane. So hopefully I can transfer just a little bit of that to YouTube. But it's the end of the block, so I think I'm gonna squat like 573 for a triple, and primer, bench work. Talk to Carrington. We're kind of reworking how we navigate accessories for bench because I've been dealing with some pec issues or shoulder issues. I don't know. I'm getting old. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you at the gym. So Monday was the end, or I guess the beginning of the end of this first training block following pulling out of Texas State Champs, and overall it hasn't gone too bad. I feel like you'll kind of see it a little bit more once we get to the top set. Things haven't been moving absolutely insane, but I feel like this week things kind of sort of woke up for me, at least on squat, and I'm definitely hoping to put on some decent PRs or even just a couple PRs before we end up pulling the body weight down to 105 and competing PA here. And I think we've got 143 days, which is quite a few. Like I can't lie, that's quite a few days. We're just over 4 months. Yeah, 4 months, 20 days. Not terrible. So plenty of time to get ready for this next meet and hopefully actually do it instead of pulling out because I wanted to do a money meet last minute. But, you know, what can I say? The opportunity was there and I wanted to take it, so we did that. But now that I got that out, I'm ready to focus a little bit more on doing a real meet and hopefully, you know, PR the total, PR the dots, have some fun while I'm doing it. I haven't really done too much research into the June 7th game day meet other than finding out that it's June 7th and it'll be at game day. So definitely looking forward to what could potentially come of that, because I know meets at game day are generally pretty well run and it looks fun. Like, at least the media that I've seen made it look pretty fun to compete there in the middle of the summer, of course. But I don't know, actually looking forward to hopefully sticking through this one and having a good time doing it. Hopefully I can stay injury free. Right now I'm dealing with a bit of shoulder pec pain though, so things aren't absolutely ideal, but I feel like that's more of an issue on the recovery end for where I'm at right now and dealing with life stress, work stress, all that stuff that pretty routinely happens. But regardless, we'll come back, it'll be fine. I feel fine today, which is a good indicator if nothing else. So we'll see where we go from here. I'm not too certain about how tomorrow's training will go, given the state that my shoulder is currently in, but I think we're just going to be taking it easy on the following training day on Thursday to kind of help compensate. So if nothing else, I'll have a little bit of time to get it back together. And yeah, I don't know, overall positive outlook, a little bit of turbulence, but that's life. We keep going.
Y'all know what time it is. Black flag on anything. Stay protected. Move real smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Walker.
Pounds in my Levi jeans, AOT.
Hands flat and he had a lost touch with a job, but just the feeling.
Alright, so we just got back home. It's time to go do cardio. And I can eat and finally call it a night. But before we do, let me show y'all what is on the menu, because I'm gonna be thinking about this the whole time I'm eating. God, I'm hungry. The whole time I'm walking. Actually, I'm gonna lay this out so it looks real pretty. I've been eating MyFitFoods now for better part of like 6 or 7 months. Basically for every meal that isn't breakfast. Like I'll usually cook breakfast, pretty standard, like 2 eggs, like 2-3 servings of egg whites and bacon, tortilla, or a bagel, and like a hash brown patty. But other than that, for the other 2 meals of the day, probably looks something like this. So MyFitFoods, I think my absolute favorite thing to eat right now, I got a bunch of these like lean lemon turkey joints going, which it's literally just like ground turkey, asparagus, a little bit of lemon for flavor, on some like super bro meal, but hits. And then the macros on these are actually pretty decent because it's like 42 grams of protein, 450 calories per meal. Brand new one. So this looks kind of nuts on camera, but it's actually Thai peanut curry noodle. It's pretty decent. 51 grams of protein, 360 calories. If you're in the market for pre-made meals, I feel like that's probably hard to beat. Now, I do feel lucky because of NOCO Energy. I can get these a little bit discounted, but regardless, 10 out of 10 would buy again. So, let's go walk, just real quick.